This is the CMT Trade Fair in Stuttgart, Germany. I'm going to show you the campervans, the 2020 range from the French company Chausson as part of the Trigano Group. Their motorhomes are quite unusual, rather weird at times, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you around the campervan. Someone can see the motorhomes in another film if I actually bother to get around doing it. This one's a V114 Max, and yeah. Right, so the object of the exercise here is to get round them all within 12 minutes or less, and so I'll try and do that. So I don't want to keep people up all night watching things and sort of going on too long. So this is a rather basic tour of various vehicles for those who may be thinking of acquiring one, or those who just like looking at them. I mean, I think I'd just like looking at them. This is not a brand I would consider purchasing myself, and certainly not new. Anyway, I mean, if I got one at a really reasonable price, then I might take it. If I won it, I might use it for a while. But other than that, I don't think I would. I don't think I'd want to keep it. In fact, if I won it, I'd probably sell it. So depends on the circumstances. They might give me one, say you've got to use it. Then I'd keep it in those circumstances. Now, another one of the brands of Trigano is Forster, and you can see that their range in a film I just did now, and that, incidentally, I think their collection there is very interesting. And bearing in mind, this is all the same company, so all the parts are going to be the same. Some of the washrooms will be the same, lots will be the same. The Challenger motorhomes are exactly the same as Chausson motorhomes. The only thing is they've got different names and different decals on them. But other than that, it's exactly the same. Toilets come from the same companies, the floors come from the same companies, the beds come from the same companies, the layouts are exactly the same. Indeed, they're even made in the same factory. I only feel it's a bit of an exaggeration putting 4 people in a 6-meter motorhome. The bed going up, of course, is a good idea. We've got the gas here on the right hand side. I'll show you in here as well, actually. Oh, sorry, we've got the gas on the right hand side. We've got the battery goes in here, and above the battery is the boiler. Presence of the boiler should be obvious from the grill. That net goes up here. Could come in handy if you think you're doing a spot of fishing. Other than that, it will stop things sliding to the front. And believe me, when you brake hard, all sorts of things slide to the front. I like this sliding out thing. I think that's quite good. Okay, this setup is the same. It's not just in Trigano, but just about in every campervan. You've got the same sink and the same 2 burners. Okay, the shower's tiny, but let's face it, it's a small van, so you can't expect it to be too big. I do hope, although I don't know, that this is absolutely water resistant here. This is the sink. Table, it looks very cute. There's not much space on it. I mean, so down there we've got some motorhomes, and you want to see this campervan here. Okay, what we've got here is 2 singles. We've got this floor which has been put in like that. You can get some deck chairs and some tables under there. If you've got anything that needs to go through, such as long skis, for example, we're going to have to go through there. There's your gas cupboard. This part here can be removed on the right. Should you want to do that, you can make a double bed as well. Something like this is for tall people, so they can actually fit in, because there mightn't be enough room in the lengthwise. Now, one thing I've seen today is lots of people going round trying vans out. Is it suitable for me? This 636 meters long, so you have the same. If it was a widthwise bed, it'd been a 6 meter long van, or 599 centimeters if you want to be absolutely exact. This thing is going to cost 48,000 euros. Sky roof, see up there. The washroom's exactly the same, and only the fact they've got music playing on the radio, can't actually go in. This one here has a, I think it's got a rather unusual colour to it. I mean, it doesn't look as good as the Forster green colour. Of course, exactly the same brand, and the vans are the same inside. I'm not too certain if it's meant to be widthwise or lengthwise, whatever. It's a huge double bed in there. Six meter long, and once more, everything else is just the same. Now, normally what I do in this case here, I just take you around some of the motorhomes, because we've still got 3 minutes or so to go. 44,500 euros that costs. But what I'm going to do, I want to take you on the Forster vans, and you can see them for comparison. Now, this is the same company, right? So they're not in competition or anything like that. You can see the vans are exactly the same, really. Right, we're just having a very, very quick look. Okay, you see, just the same as the one we've just been in. I mean, the prices really don't mean much, because it depends on the equipment. In this case, we've got 43,600. This has got a nicer colour, well, in my opinion. There's no accounting for taste, of course. See, largely the same. Differences are absolutely cosmetic, both based on the Fiat Ducato. This is a shorter one, 541 centimeters in length. So we'll see it from the back there, same net, and while the doors open, somebody's using the toilet, looking at the toilet, I should say. I interrupted somebody. I was filming today. I interrupted somebody who had gone into the toilet, and it was a member of staff, and I don't suppose she was using the toilet as such, but she was preparing herself. So anyway, she was quite cheesed off that I walked in. Don't know why. Right, double bed in here, as we've seen in other vans back there. Right here, we'll finish off this one here. 636 centimeters in length, and yeah, take you to the back. It's got the double beds, can be joined to form a single one if you so wish. There you go, exactly the same as with the Challenger, so no difference there. But as I say, it is the same company. So why do they do it? Why is one called Forster and the other called Challenger? To be quite honest, I just can't understand the logic to this at all. Why couldn't they have, paint one green? They're probably also made in the same factory. I don't know that for certain, I need to point out. Right. So, I hope you found that of interest. I've done lots of videos from here, from Stuttgart, and filming all sorts of vans. There we just saw around 10 vans in 10 minutes, so that was one van a minute. I do try, as a rule, to give a little bit more information. I think there I was largely making a point. So I'm back to where I started from. I was here 10 minutes ago. Started off with this view, and I'll finish off now with this view. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe, and you get any benefit from what I do, please consider supporting me on Patreon.